on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian, and today we have another progress build on my garage here. I have a lot of stuff. As you can see, there's a lot of things that need to be kind of rearranged, organized a little bit better. I got a few new things that I want to build and put up in here, so we just gotta use this space a little bit better than I have right now. And as you can see, I have my racks here in the back, trailer, a bunch of other stuff. There is a ton of stuff right in front of this. This needs to be reorganized. There's the new cabinet that I'm trying to build right now and put up. So we need to basically clear out some space. There's a couple things I want to do in the future, so this might have to move a little bit. So let's just jump straight into doing a little better job of organizing this and working on it. And yeah, let's just work on it. Let's do it. Check it out, guys. We have moved a few stuff, so we got everything that's here in the corner out of the way, and then we're gonna basically have to take all of this down because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move one of these racks about 33 inches more that way so we can clear some space here. We're gonna put our nice workbench right on the spot. Again, big shout out to the guys from Flake. They're the ones that sent me this. It's been helpful so far, so we are gonna make a spot for it. So we're gonna put it there, and then I have my new cabinet that's gonna go right next to it, so we have enough space and clear the top right here. And we wanna leave basically some space over here. Right there with the tape measure ends is where I'm kinda basically estimating that's where the rack's gonna end. And then we're gonna have a big gap here between the door and the edge of the rack. The reason why is because we're gonna put my engines in there for right now. It's gonna be a temporary place. And I also wanna put basically a sink right here. I have a water line right on the other side of this. So it's gonna be a perfect spot for me to put a sink. It's not gonna be anytime soon probably, but that's part of the plan, which is why I'm moving all of this. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing all of this. So with that in mind, let's keep going. It is hot today, guys. I am sweating buckets out here. That's just how it is in Texas, super hot. Luckily we have my little fan here going, so that helps. We got some nice ice water, and basically let's keep working. Alright, guys, so if you've been watching so far, you see me pretty much take everything off, not really tear it down. I actually was able to move the whole rack in one piece, which was great. I was afraid I was gonna have to take it in pieces just because of the weight of it. But I was able to push it out there, put it in there, and then put everything back in place. We managed to squeeze a few things in between the stuff here, which is gonna come in helpful, especially when we move the other one. But yeah, we are pretty good with this side. We have my workbench here in place. And one of the things that we are going to do now is basically build the cabinet. The cabinet is just sitting here on a box. It has not been built. So we need to drag it out here, build it, and we're going to put it right next to the workbench. Now, I don't recall how tall it is. I believe it is around 70 inches or 75 inches, something like that. So it might stick out a little bit more than that, but it's not a big deal. We still got plenty of space. One of the plans for the future here in the garage, hopefully, is to have a mini split install, and I would like to have it either here or potentially here. But again, I'm probably gonna get that professionally done just because I don't want to mess with it. I never done really AC like that. I know there are DIY kits out there, but I'd rather get it done right so I don't have to worry about this, you know, malfunctioning or something in the future. Get my electrical in place how it needs to go and be good to go here anytime I want to work. But again, don't know how it's gonna be. We'll worry about that later whenever we get to that point. Right now, what we gotta do is basically take the cabinet and install it. So let's bring that one out and start working in here. The only other paint we're gonna have eventually too is I do wanna paint these walls. So all the work we're doing right now, it most likely will have to come down and get put back up at some point later as well. So that sucks, but with that in mind, I think we are making some great progress today. Let's get that cabinet out, let's install it, and let's keep going on. Alright guys, so it's been quite a bit now. It took me a little bit to build that. There's a lot of pieces on this thing. That's not what I was expecting when I first got it, but now that it's put together, it looks great. I'm gonna start moving all my spray cans, you know, brake cleaner, all that stuff that goes in here because they don't sit very well on the rack over here. So that's why I bought this. Now that we have that in place, we are basically ready to start taking all of this off and then push this rack this way. So we have the nice area on that side where the engine, both engines are gonna go, the engine hoist and everything. And then, since we are done with this side, we're gonna have to move kind of everything back where it goes, and we should be pretty good. But I mean, I'm really digging this area. If I need the space, just take a truck out basically, and now we have plenty of space to work in here. So I'm really happy about that, really excited about that. We have also clear access to the electrical panel, which is very important as well. And yeah, we are making some good progress. Very excited about this. So now, basically, let's just kind of finish up cleaning up in here and move on to the next thing. Let's do it. All right guys, so if you watched so far everything, thank you so much for sticking with us. I know this is probably not the most exciting stuff in the world, but again, I want to keep track of my progress here on my little garage. I want to make a timeline, and hopefully when we look back here in a year or maybe less time, we see a big change in this and see how far we progress from this small tiny space into a hopefully a better and better setup space for my trucks and for me working out here. It is very hot. It is 99 degrees according to the thermostat, but it feels like it's actually more like 106, 107. The humidity here just kills you. So I'm exhausted. I'm super hot. I've been doing this pretty much most of the day today. And hopefully it was a little bit interesting to you at least. If it is, if it's not, let me know in the comments, guys. I want to hear from you guys. We are trying to make more videos for you guys, but again, it is super hot out here that honestly, I don't feel like being out here. I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel like being out here too much or too long if I can help it. So hopefully soon we'll get a mini split in here, which will make working out here a lot easier, a lot nicer, just being in the cool AC. And then I'll be able to make more videos on the trucks as well. Super happy with how the space turned out right now so far. The cabinets, the cabinet and the rack fits perfect. We moved the space from that. We have our spare engine and engine hoist over there. We have our workbench, other rack, toolbox, air compressor. Everything is nice and neat. You can see the floor here a little bit better. I mean, look at that, looks great. I know we didn't show a ton on that video with the thing just because we were working through it. So again, coming along nicely, slowly but nicely, and I'm super happy with the progress so far. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that as well. Like always, thank you so much for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. Hit that like button if you haven't. Hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up with us. I'm hoping to bring more mini truck content and more just working on the truck content. Like I said, it's just been super hot. So dealing with that, dealing with some work projects, house projects, you know, you get busy. We basically have more projects than time. But if you have your project sitting out there, go ahead and do something on it. Get out there, even if it's something small. Get on your project, because otherwise it won't get finished anytime soon, and trust me, you're gonna regret that later on. So again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.